Hey, yo, what's up? Y'all know who it is. It's your boy, Mr. Gotcher, in the building, Rex Soprano, DOAGH, and I'd like to welcome you back to the Final Fight Open. And today we're taking a look at Mighty Final Fight for the NES. Now, Mighty Final Fight, just on the surface, is nothing more than a parody and a retelling, sort of the plot of the first Final Fight 1 game in a more comedic fashion. Now, the differences in the plot is real simple. Is that instead of Belger trying to manipulate Hagar, he's in love with Jessica now, which is the reason for her kidnapping. Now, the couple of funny changes in the game is that Belger is no longer a cripple. He's a cyborg now. The poison in the game is named Poison Kiss, and she's represented as a female. There is one other game in the series that refers to Poison as a female. We'll get into that later. Now, in the American version, Damned and Sodom are renamed back to Thrasher and Katana, respectively. Now, Sodom has two brothers in the game, and their names, just for trivia purposes, are Masamune and Murasame. Now, the major gameplay change in the game is that the game has an experience point system, and pretty much how the experience point system works is that anything that would destroy an enemy is given a point value. But I'll try to get into that a little bit as I explain it currently. Now, the other thing that you may want to know is that if you want to play this game for yourself, I suggest going to get the Capcom Classic Collection Mini Mix on the Game Boy Advance, because not only does it have this game, but it has the NES version of Strider and the NES version of Bionic Commando. With those three games and plus of the save features in that, you can't lose with that at all. So I suggest if you want to experience the game, that if you want it on the go, get that. Now, like I said, the real cool twist about the gameplay is that the game has an experience point system, and like I explained, is that each action that you defeat an enemy with is awarded a point value. Now, the tactic in that is that learning how to maximize each enemy you defeat to level up quickly. Now, you start out at level 1 and you maxed out at level 6. And pretty much leveling up extends your energy bar so you can take more damage and you can deal more damage. And when you get to level 4, each character learns a special move. And as I take a look at each of the characters and explain them, I'll be sure to get into that and how they level up and things like that. So what we'll do is we'll start with Cody. Now, as far as leveling up goes, it takes 574 points of experience to level up from level 1 to level 6. I'm going to come back to the math and bring it full circle later. Now, Cody as a character is that he's real good because he's the balanced character of the month. Is that his combo is 4 punches into what I like to call the break uppercut. Now, what's really cool about the break uppercut is his hitbox as he goes up in the air. Now, know that the break uppercut has a hitbox that hits anything in front of it. So if it's like a group of enemies and the break uppercut comes out, it hits anything moving. It hits anything in front of it, anything in the air, because the hitbox extends from as he goes up. Once the end move is over, he's vulnerable until he lands and gets back to a neutral position. Now, at level 4, Cody can throw a fireball, an energy wave of sorts, and it will be referred to from this point forward as the Getsuga Tensho. Yes, I did just make a Bleach reference in a Final Fight video, but I'm Rex Soprano, so guess what? I can do that. Now, like I said earlier, to bring it back mathematically full circle, is that, like I said, it takes 574 points of experience to level up from level 1 is your minimum, level 6 to maximum. Now, like I said, each move that defeats an enemy has a point value. Now, in Cody's case, the two best moves that he can use, which grant him 6 experience, which is the max he can earn per defeat, it's either the Getsuga Tensho or the third hit of the knee bash. So what you always want to do is that even though the Getsuga Tensho has a lot of startup time, it earns that 6 points, so you just want to be careful on how you use it. So you're better off just using the third hit of the knee bash to score your points. Also, in a close second, either hit over the shoulder throw, which scores 4, or the first 2 hits of the knee bash, which also scores 4 as well. Next is Guy. Experience-wise, it takes him the least amount of experience points to level up, and the number is 479. Now, Guy's a character. Now, Guy, of course, as usual, is your more nimble, but his defense is a little lower, and so is his attacking straight to that. Now, when Guy gets to level 4, he learns a double kick, which will now be referred to from this point forward as the twin break kick. Now, guys with the twin break kick get something that no other character does. He can combo fluidly from a normal punching combo into the twin break kick, and it's one of the 3 best ways in the store experience. So you want to keep that in mind as well. Like I said, to throw it back experiences way, is that, like I said, it takes 479 points of experience for him to get from level 1 to level 6. Now, in essence, he can score. The maximum he can score per kill is 6 experience points, and he can do it just like Cody via the third hit of the knee bash. Now his first and second hit of the knee bash scores 4. Now his triple break kicks actually score experience, which is real weird. If he destroys them with the first hit, it scores 4 experience points. If he destroys them with the second hit, it does 5. So you always want to keep that in mind. And also his flip overthrow does 4 as well. So you want to keep that in mind, just making sure you're keeping their tactics with guys, making sure that you're taking advantage of the experience points and how they come. And of course, we have Mike Haggar. Now, Haggar, you know, is of course your slow but powerful character. Now, in essence, it takes him 688 experience points to go from level 3 to level 6, because that's one of Haggar's abilities. Is that Haggar starts out at level 3, but it takes him a lot more experience points to level up from 3 to 6. Now, you may be thinking, like, that's a real cool ability. It is. If you play tactically and correctly, you can see level 3 by the time you get to stage 2. So it's really not that much of an advantage he has over Guy and Cody. So, you know, you take that for what it is. Now, like I said, now when Haggar gets to level 4, he learns what I like to call the Haggar Charge Flash. And what it does, it tactically sets him up to do throws into pile drivers, and pretty much that's his gameplay. Pile drive people into the pavement. That's why he's Mayor of Metro City. Pile driving for politics. Mike Haggar, baby. Now, like I said, it takes 688 points of experience to get from level 3 to level 6. Now, Haggar has another little trick up his sleeve. He can score 8 points of experience per kill by using pile drive. So, pretty much your game plan should revolve around combos, into once he gets to level 4, into the Haggar Body Flash, 2 headbutts into a pile drive. If they got 1 hit left, pile drive. Make sure that you're scoring that experience point to make sure that Haggar is leveling up correctly. Now, before we get into a little gameplay, before we get out of here, let's tear it up. Cody is top. The reason being is that not only is the Getsu Potential, even though it is startup time real bad, but you know, but if you use it tactically and correctly, you should never have an issue. Is that also he can cancel his break. He can cancel at any time. Once he gets to level 4, he can do the break up on any part of the combo. It scores more experience points. I think it's counted depending on the issue and the situation it's in. It's counted at 6 points as well, just like the Getsu Potential is. So for that, and on top of his balance, that makes them top. Haggar's mid. The reason being is that once he gets higher and higher in points, the pile driver does more and more and more damage. You just want to make sure that even though his body flash isn't invincible, use it in the combo, headbutt him and pile drive. Real simple. Now, the reason why Guy's bottom is because he's not a useless character. Is because even though canceling into his twin break kick is real good, at the same time, you know, he's still a weak character, and if he gets in trouble, he has an issue. You have to play. Guy's a real great character, but you know, with people just starting out, you just make them want to play with Cody or Haggar, so you don't become as frustrated. So let's see if we can get some gameplay before we get out of here. Now, like I said, the game is represented in a real fun, chibi format. The music is real upbeat, lively. So it's like, is that what I really love about the package? And it's one of my favorite NES games. If I had a top 20, it'll probably be on there easy. If I had to give the game a score, yeah, this one gives it 10 too. Because like I said, it's like I really love that it takes advantage of the chibi style of trying to retell a story that's of a theory that's full of grit, grime, and nasty, and making it fun and cool. So you know, and I really love that. And it gets bonus points because Poison's a chick. So it is what it is. Now, like I said, I'll let you enjoy. Like I said, like I said earlier, I love the music of the game. I would really love for Capcom, if they haven't already thought about this already, to see this on the virtual console sometime this year, because I got the NES cartridge, but I'd gladly, rebuy for the virtual console just on the fact of how much I love the game and I love Final Fight the series so much. So, it is what it is today. Now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get out of here. You know who it is. It's your boy, Mr. Gotcher, Rex Soprano. I'm going to go ahead and handle my business, man. So, man, next up is Final Fight 3 and then Final Fight Streetwise. So expect that out sometime this weekend. So you know who it is. Your boy, Mr. Gotcher. We are in the building. Holla back.